Today, let's dive into multicellular life. Over a billion years ago, our planet was a vastly different place. Its ancient oceans, a chemical-rich soup of possibility, held only the simplest forms of life, single cells. For eons, these microscopic pioneers existed in a state of solitary competition. Each one was a self-contained universe, tiny, fragile, and utterly alone, at the mercy of the currents, constantly searching for nutrients while avoiding becoming food themselves. Survival was a lonely, precarious game. But then, in a pivotal moment that would forever alter the course of evolution, something extraordinary began. It wasn't a grand conscious decision, but likely an accident, a cell failing to separate after division. This unlocked a revolutionary new strategy, cooperation. By sticking together, these cells discovered a profound advantage. They could better resist predators and more efficiently find food. This was the birth of multicellularity, the very first step on the long, winding road toward complexity. From this simple act, all the magnificent diversity of life we see today would eventually emerge. For billions of years, life was a solitary affair. Single-celled organisms drifted through primordial oceans, each a self-contained universe fraught with peril. Then, a revolutionary change began, not through a dramatic mutation, but a simple act of adhesion. After dividing, some cells failed to fully separate. Specialized proteins on their surfaces acted like molecular glue, binding them into small, disorganized clumps. But these simple clusters held a profound advantage. There is strength in numbers. A single cell was easy prey, easily swept away. A colony could anchor itself, share resources, and better defend against predators. This wasn't just a minor improvement, it was a pivotal evolutionary leap. This simple cooperation was the dawn of multicellularity, a strategy so successful it evolved independently over 25 times, giving rise to the complex tapestry of life we see today. It was the moment life decided that together was better. Why go multicellular? Because being bigger meant power. Clusters could resist predators, gather more food, and handle a changing world. Cooperation wasn't just chance anymore, it was survival. For billions of years, life was a solitary affair, confined to single cells adrift in the primordial oceans. But then, around 1.5 billion years ago, a revolutionary new strategy emerged: cooperation. Instead of competing, some cells began to cling together, forming simple colonies. This was a monumental gamble. By sacrificing their independence, they gained incredible advantages in feeding, movement, and defense. Over immense stretches of time, this simple cooperation led to a profound transformation. Cells within these colonies began to specialize, taking on distinct roles to serve the whole. This was the dawn of true multicellularity. The earliest pioneers were tiny algae, forming delicate filaments. They were followed by primitive sponges, masterpieces of simple engineering with specialized cells that worked in concert. And then, the first great evolutionary experiment, the strange soft-bodied Ediacaran creatures, which filled the seas with new and wondrous forms. Small, but they changed everything. In these new bodies, cells began to share jobs. Some gathered energy, others moved, others reproduced. This division of labor made life more efficient and unlocked endless possibilities. For hundreds of millions of years, multicellular life quietly evolved, hidden in the oceans, soft, small, almost invisible. But evolution was building pressure, and soon it would burst into the Cambrian explosion, when animals would flood the seas. From lonely cells came cooperation. From cooperation came complexity, the blueprint for every living thing to come. Next, the Cambrian explosion when life went wild. This is FactonicFacts. Don't forget to subscribe for more wonders of science.